I know some words can be overused, and one of them is the word great. For the last week, though, we've been talking about some things in the Bible that are great. So let me read you the list so far. The Lord is great. The things that God has done for you is great. The gladness of those who worship the Lord was great. The love of God for his people is great. The house that Solomon built for the Lord and the temple that we build for him today, his church, is great. And our guilt is great. And therefore, because of Jesus, our forgiveness, our salvation is great. Today, let's move on with a very important great, and that is found in the book of Psalms 19, verses 9 through 11. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The rules or the laws of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, even much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and the drippings of the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is your servant warned. In keeping them, there is great reward. Many people feel like, well, God's putting laws on us. That's keeping me from really having the most important things. It's keeping me from really being happy or having the best. And the Bible tells us it's the opposite. There is great reward when we follow God's rules. Why? Because God is not trying to restrict us or keep anything from us. He knows how we're made and he knows what's best for us. And in keeping God's rules, there is great reward. We also find another great reward in the Bible, and that's found in Matthew chapter 5, verses 11 and 12. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Yes, when we stand up for the Lord, when we are willing to risk our own comfort, our own reputation, God reminds us that he will not forget it. There is a great reward waiting for those who sacrifice for the Lord. So in obeying the Lord, there's great reward. And in dedicating ourselves to the Lord and suffering for his name's sake, there is great reward. I hope today you are reaping the great rewards of these behaviors. Be obedient to the Lord. Live by his rules. Be surrendered to him. Be willing to accept whatever it takes to fulfill God's will in your life. And you can be assured of great reward.